is poppin', y'all? My name is Willow. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, and if you're seeing this in your For You page, I suggest you stick around. I already dropped a card. Before I get into it, I want to just like get into some channels I was getting. I'm hearing "I Got My Scream On" by Channing McClain, like off of the Calling All the Monsters little thing. So I feel like Halloween music is very significant still. I feel like the Halloween vibe maybe hasn't died for you, even though Halloween is over. Like this early November is still feeling a little spooky, scary, skeletons and shivers down your spine. And I'm also getting this energy of like a real man, a real boy. And I'm getting Pinocchio's like, I'm a real boy. But I'm also hearing like B.O.B's never taught you how to be a real man. So like, that's the vibe. If any of that resonates, stick around. I feel like this really could be from either perspective, but there is this energy of like wanting to prove yourself, prove that you're capable of something, and also like expecting a certain level of like realness and dedication in return. That's what I'm getting. And the moon reversed was the first card to fall out. There's something that like, it's very hazy to you. Like it's very much the energy of like Halloween sticking around. You feel a bit clouded, a bit dazed. Something is still yet to be illuminated for you. And it's something that you don't necessarily, I feel like you're indifferent about it. It's not something that you necessarily fear or you hope for, or you long for. It's just something that's in the back of your mind that you have intuitive feelings about, that is hazy, is clouded, is not confirmed or denied. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. So this has to do with some sort of karmic cycle that hasn't been fulfilled yet. Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag could be significant. Ace of Cups reversed with the High Priestess reversed. Okay, a lot of major arcana, a lot of Pisces, Scorpio energy. Yeah, there's this false start when it comes to something that was supposed to bring you a lot of joy, a lot of happiness. There's something that never truly got to be felt, be experienced. And this has to do with a lack of like spiritual guidance. Maybe intuitively you felt that this beginning should start, but somewhere, some part of the way along, some throat chakra blockages came up, somebody didn't communicate, things never got to be fully seen, but there was this inkling that there was some sort of opportunity here, if that makes sense, that there was some sort of something. The Three of Cups with the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this could have to do with someone that is a close friend to you, or family, or like considered family. Maybe they're like as close as family, or like you've had a really like deep connected bond with this person. You felt a lot of abundance and joy and happiness with this person. They make you feel seen, they make you feel connected to, but they also made you feel like you were too sensitive and illogical. Like they, as much as you felt connected to this person, as much as you felt joy with this person, you also felt unstable. Like you also felt insecure emotionally and intellectually. And it feels like there is some sort of cycle that wants to close out around these emotions, around these feelings when it comes to the people that you're connected with and your friends and your joy and your happiness in that area. Yeah, with Judgment reversed, I feel like you may consider yourself someone with like a poor judge of who you let in, a poor judge of character, because you will have such a fun, deep, strong connection, that, or at least you think you have that with somebody, and then you end up feeling this way where you feel a little just emotionally too much and not feeling strong on your intellectual side and in your logical side. With the Hangman and the Ace of Wands, you have been sitting patiently waiting and reflecting on these relationships and the ways you've had to navigate them, and how you've evolved through them, and you've been waiting for a new beginning. A new beginning that makes you feel excited, that makes you feel like abundant, like the world is your oyster, like it's just an adventure on the horizon is what I'm getting, that you've been waiting for at least. Pisces and Aries placements, yeah, the Lovers and the Four of Cups reversed. You've been waiting for divine connection that makes you feel seen, that makes you feel loved, that makes you feel cared about, and that feels right, like a soulmate type connection, whether this is romantic or familiar or like platonic. You've been wanting this soul type of connection, and you have entered a new energy where you see the abundance in, I truly could have the best type of friend, one that loves me, one that cares for me, one that sees me, like one that makes me feel whole and we work harmoniously, like someone that is a yin to my yang but also sees me and doesn't try to change me and cares about me. This Four of Cups reversed is this energy of seeing the potential that could be, anyone could connect with you and balance you and see you in that way, and you've been opening your mind, opening your heart to that deep level of connection, that feeling of being seen, that feeling of being loved. And I'm hearing it's on its way to you. The Nine of Wands. You're going to need to let people in. I feel like there's some boundaries, some walls up, especially at first, that you are going to have to let down at some point. You are so strong and you are so supported in so many ways right now, divinely and physically, I'm getting. And you need to trust that these connections are going to support you. Oh my goodness. Okay. The World, Justice reversed, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Swords reversed, the Empress. Okay. And Death. So much major arcana in this reading. Like this is your life changing. This is a very beautiful change, and it's happening for you. 999, 1 in 9 year. With the World coming out, there's this feeling of, you can see that you are successfully completing a cycle. You are successfully moving in your journey in a way that is going to be best for you and make you happiest. Even if there have been imbalances and injustices, you see them for what they were, and you're alchemizing it into your reward, into your success. This is a new beginning. This is a transformation. This Scorpio energy is so heavy and significant. And I think it is like a big part of it that we're in Scorpio season. We're about to enter a Mercury retrograde with Scorpio and like a full moon in Sag. And it's just going to be very transformative. And I feel like especially for you watching this, Libra and Gemini placements could be heavily significant as well, especially that Gemini. But you are finding a new sense of victory in this. And this is something that has plagued your thoughts. Like, don't get me wrong. I know you've been worried. I know you've been anxious. I know there's been a lot on your mind. Divine sees that too, is what I'm hearing. And they want you to know that. The Ace of Wands reversed with the Empress. It feels like this worry, this anguish, is why you haven't begun to fully feel the abundance that you're bringing in. You are the divine feminine right now. That's the energy you're harnessing, which means you are attracting in all the love, all of the new beginnings. You are moving with such grace and such authenticity, and you really do have this energy that is so beautiful. People love your energy. It's luxurious. It's given first class, up in the sky, popping champagne. Living the life, glamorous. I'm getting very like, people just think you live the most beautiful, glamorous life. And you need to see your life as such in order to claim that energy. Because you're trying to pull it in, people are throwing it your way with the way you're perceived right now, because you are transforming. You are transforming, and it is a beautiful energy, and you are growing, and it is going to bring you so much abundance and so much love and so much opportunity. Okay. The Knight of Wands reversed, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Wands reversed, the Hermit reversed, the King of Pentacles reversed, the King of Pentacles and the Hierophant reversed. Okay. And I'm going to read it in that order that I picked them up. So someone may be talking about you right now. Thinking about talking to you is also what I'm getting. There's this energy of you're finally bringing back passion to move forward that you haven't really felt recently. You haven't really felt like moving forward. You haven't really felt like diving in, because you've been cautious and you've been learning from your mistakes because you have been hurt before, but it's almost been holding you back. It's been hurting you how cautious you've been being. You need to allow your curiosity to pull forward for you to experience this new. And you need to stop putting so much pressure on yourself. I do see you coming out of a very like mentally fatiguing and trapped energy due to just the overwhelm of life, of the burdens and demands you feel from everything and everyone around you. You're coming out of this energy and you're coming out of a hermit mode where you were almost forced by the universe to be isolated and to work on yourself. And you're coming out of this with a better mindset, a more abundant star, a less demanded upon soul, if that makes sense. And you are doing things differently. You are doing things in a way that past you might have considered wrong, but it is what is moving you towards stability. It is what is moving you towards a more grounded life. It is what is moving you towards abundance, and you are willing to create a new way of doing things, to make a new path. I'm like seeing like a brick road for some reason, like creating a brick road by hand, some sort of like path to something. And that's what you're doing. It's really, you're making your own road, making your own path. Is there anything else the collective needs to know about this energy? With the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck, that is the ending to a reading if I've ever seen one. Especially with the Ten of Wands, 10-10 cycles ending. I was talking about this. The Sag-Scorpio combo in the astrology is really closing out some endings. There's a new beginning coming in. It's prosperous, it's stable, it's abundant, and it's what you've been wanting. It's what you've been working towards, and you deserve it. I love you so much. Yep. Six of Wands, victory. What else came out? The Two of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. Take your time during this journey to find balance, to take time for yourself and make sure that you are prioritizing all the things that matter to you, including your own health and well-being. People are going to see your prosperity as competition. They're going to get defensive. They're going to be upset. Not everyone is going to be happy for you. Not everyone's going to be happy for you. There is some combative energy to this, but it is not getting in the way of your blessings. Take time to find balance and to reflect on how far you've come and where you're going, because you are going to beautiful, beautiful places. Temperance reversed. There is an energy of needing to be patient with yourself and with your healing and to take a breather. Partying energy might have been doing too much lately. Take some time to yourself to find balance, to recharge, to be sober even. Even more Sagittarius energy. The Six of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So much Pentacle energy in this. This is all about building new, building foundation, building stability. This is all about growing. The more that you give to yourself and you give to the universe, the more you will receive at this time. You need to collaborate with the universe in order to make your prosperity. This is all about co-creation. This is also about using your God-given gifts, your talents, to bring yourself success. There is energy within this that there's opportunity in what you're alchemizing right now. You could be building a lot of new foundations, new prosperity, new beginnings. in ways you never even thought you would. The Two of Wands, even ways that you may have resisted, paths you maybe did not want to take due to feelings of lack mind consciousness and just worrying about clinging on to what you have and not wanting to throw away what you have working. But just know that you are influential, you are powerful, you are abundant, and your ambition is going to allow you to create whatever you put your mind to. As much as there was so much divine feminine energy at the beginning of this, I'm getting so many kings coming up as well. So much divine masculine energy. And the King of Wands, or sorry, not the King of Wands, but that could be significant. It was the King of Pentacles and the King of Swords. To me, these are like very logical minded, very thoughtful and intellectual. They are very grounded. They are very based in the world here. It's not emotional. It's what you know needs to be done is happening. It's almost as if you are intuitively taking charge in a masculine way that is, it's separate from self. It's separate from emotion. It's separate from all the stress. You're coming into such an inspired time, such a freeing time. And you may even be receiving some apologies for some past transgressions against you. I don't know if there's much more you need to hear. I already got